Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back. Another episode, Draft to Power. We're 2 games away from locking down, hopefully, another win. We're using that ratty 4-1-2-1-2 formation, something that I've said I'm not necessarily crazy about in the past, but it's working for me. I'm learning how to play it, and, well, between you guys and me, try not to tell it to me. It's kind of a fun formation to play. You didn't hear that from me. We're using the man, Max KRUUUUUUUSEE-ing. Depending on when you're watching this video, if you're watching it on Vessel, you'll be tipped off. He might be getting a second in form this week, which would be fantastic. If you're watching this on YouTube, you probably already know whether he's got an in form or not this week. So I obviously have my fingers crossed because I love this card, or love that card. Play him as an attacking mid, play him as a striker. He just gets goals. This guy using a 5-back, and the thing you don't want to do against a 5-back is you don't want to get into a lag fest. That was my first mistake. My second mistake was giving up a goal within the first 5 minutes. That is a big no-no. That is something that we absolutely try to avoid more often than not. So we're down Solar White. He's got the 3 in there, letting you know that he is nice and pro. Max KRUUUUUUSEE, Tony Cruz, Aubameyang. We brought on Tony Cruz as a substitute for my right center mid. Is it Meyer? Who's my right center mid? I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but I know that his passing and dribbling is not fantastic, and having Tony Cruz as an option on the bench is much, much better. In form, Aubameyang getting taken down in the box. He's been good for us, but he's no Max Cruz. He's just not that guy. So guess who we're going to give it to step right on up. Put this one away, no problems. He dove there, so I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. I will say in laggy games, you get a lot of penalties in FIFA 6. Well, in FIFA 16 in general, you get a lot of penalties. That's really... I've talked about it already plenty of times, with the laggy games especially. I don't know if you guys ever pop around to FIFA forums, or there are a bunch of them out there, but if you use Reddit, there's, reddit.com/r/FIFA? I think that's the way it works, but I pop on there every so often, and I feel like every time I pop in there, there's somebody like, basically my FIFA 16 experience so far, and it's at one end of the pitch, something that should have 100% been a penalty call for them, it's not called, and then they go down to the other end of the pitch, and their player, the opponent, whiffs the ball, and his player's not even close, and the ref's like, penalty. So you guys feel my pain, or at least I think you do. You're gonna have to let me know in the comment section down below. Also, look at this is right here. Did he? I think he had to have touched him, right? I feel like he just kind of swung and missed. He definitely had his legs out, so maybe there was some sort of weird physics thing right there. But that definitely looked like Diego Godin's like, how can you say no to this face, ref? How are you going to give me a card? We gave him a yellow, not gave him a red. Could it have been a red? Probably not. Yellow card's fair in this situation. He dove on the last one, and with it being so laggy, I'm almost always thinking we're not going to aim it really far because things can go oh so wrong. He dove again. We go right down the middle, and we're in good shape there. 2-1, 63rd minute. And basically we have the game sealed out, and we're going to be able to progress onto the final as long as we don't do anything stupid. But we are not going to do something stupid here. Nice little bit of play. And guess who it is? He doesn't finish it the first time with his weaker 3-star right foot, but he's there for the rebound because things fall kindly to players that are good in the game. And Max KRUUUUUUSEE is definitely one of those players I've been talking about. Path to Power, you name. He's talked about in everything. Speaking of Path to Power, we're back. It's going to be back, baby. It's going to be back real soon. I promise, guys. Do not worry. I've not forgotten about the series. I just kind of... I took a little bit of time away from it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this fun thing with it. I'm still going to do that fun thing with it in terms of how I'm going to decide how to build my squad. But in the Thanksgiving crash started to happen, and the Black Friday's coming, and all the player cards prices are going to just crash. So basically, to build squads for that, I have to use either discard value players, which is probably what I'm going to do, or I have to essentially borrow players, buy them and sell them within a few games, which is almost a risky thing because sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. This guy 4-3-3, the final of this draft. I've also heard you from this point forward. I'm going to try to do full draft episodes. That means some of our episodes are going to be 20-something minutes long. So I hope you guys like listening to me. Essentially, that's like a mini podcast at that point in time. Max KRUUUUUUSEE, he just melts your heart. He's so good. Yeah, you can't give that man space. You just can't do it. I hope he gets that second in form. I'll probably be picking. That's a day one card for me. And I rarely say that, but he's just been so good. I think in this 4-1-2-1-2 formation, if you were to pair him up front with like inform Ozil behind him, the second inform KRUUUUUUUUUUUUee up front, and that inform Marco Reus, that would just be the tastiest attack you've ever seen. Because I really like inform Ozil as well. Aubameyang getting that 2-0 before the half, going to celebrate with the subs. Carvajal, his best buddy on the team. In case you guys didn't know, that's a little bit of foreshadowing. You ready for some Illuminati? Confirmed. Goes to hug Carvajal. Aubameyang to Real Madrid. Confirmed. You guys heard it first right here. So we have 2-0, 90th minute. He's going to go ahead and get a wonderful consolation free kick with Messi right there. Just arcs it brilliantly into the top corner, but nothing more than that. But back to what I was talking about, really, you guys know that I get distracted, but we're going to be doing full episodes of the draft, so I hope you guys like listening to long-winded commentaries from me, and that's the kind of direction that we're going to take that. It sounds like it's going to get expensive. How much is 300 FIFA points? I'm not sure what it boils down to it, but I know that you guys will enjoy that a little bit more. 2 rare gold packs and a regular gold pack, not what we were looking for, hoping for something a little bit more, and that is just not what you want to see. Seeing Capu right there, though he did have a great nutmeg recently, kind of making me think. I think it was Capu that did that. I'm almost certain. Yeah, I think he was the one with the nice little nutmeg on the line, and we get to discard that because it is absolutely nothing. So 2 rare gold packs. I'm gonna go ahead and lick my chops. Hope for something good in these. I saw it pop up, and I thought it's gonna give me Neuer. It's gonna be fantastic. And actually, you know what? I'm down with Ter Stegen. Tolisso, apparently, he's one of a lot of YouTubers' kind of favorite, like, fill-in French players this year. Say he's really good. I haven't really played that much with him, but I've heard wonderful things. Ter Stegen, a great card to have. You can get Barca connections, BBVA connections to Bundesliga hybrids. It'll be great to have as we progress in the future. And I saw that one pop up, and I was like, I'm going to get Otamendi, and this is one of the worst rare gold packs that I've seen. So that's where we're going to come to a close in this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.